What's up guys, Kyle here, and today it's story time. So about 5 months ago, I bought this 2012 BMW 335i. Low mileage, it only had about 43,000 kilometers on it, but I was still worried about breakdowns because BMW. I've never owned a German car before, and I was kind of scared. So when I bought the car, I went into the financing office, and the guy was very nice, and he offered me this wonderful plan that could take care of all my breakdowns. And stupidly, I bought into it, and I ended up paying a lot of money for it. Last week, I canceled the warranty, and here's why. So apart from being really expensive, the warranty just kind of sucked. It didn't include a lot of things, some of which are batteries, interior pieces, shock absorbers, stuff like that. Basically, anything that you can get your fingers on and touch was not covered. So shock absorbers, if you drive like an idiot, you go on bumpy roads all the time, you're going through potholes, they're going to fail faster. That's why they're not covered for everyone, because people will take advantage. Actually, after I bought the car, within 2 months I had two problems that weren't covered by this warranty. One was I had a flat battery, and two was the little sensor that measures how much oil is in the engine wasn't working. So when I did them both at the same time. I took it to the dealership. You're probably thinking, why didn't you change the battery yourself? It's so easy, blah, 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 blah. These cars actually have to have the batteries registered to the computer in the car. And if you don't do that, all kinds of bad things can happen. So basically, I had to get the battery changed at the dealership. That was $600. And the oil thing ended up being just corrosion in the plug. That was $300 in diagnostics that they charged me, because one of the things that the warranty didn't cover was corrosion related items. So at first I thought, well, the little things aren't covered, I can't expect everything. At least if something major goes wrong with the engine, I'll be covered. But then I started reading the fine print on this warranty, which obviously I should have done before I bought it. But in that fine print it said, one was the corrosion thing. Anything caused by corrosion, not covered. But the other one that it really bothered me was anything caused by oil blockages is not covered. Now there's only really three ways an engine can fail. One is a bad tune, which I don't have to worry about because this car is stock and I don't plan on doing anything to it engine-wise. Two is fatigue, which, this car is really low mileage. I don't drive it that hard. That's not an issue. And three is bad oil, or I should say improper lubrication, which can be caused by bad oil or blockages in the oil or contaminants in the oil, things like that. So that's sort of a major point. That's really the only way this car could fail catastrophically, is blockages in the oil. And if that's not covered, what am I paying for? So really the only thing I would end up being covered for would be things like alternators, air conditioning, stuff that just generally doesn't go wrong on new cars anyways. So I really felt that I wasn't getting any value out of the warranty. So the question becomes, is the warranty good for anybody? Are these warranties worth it? And the answer to that is probably not. If you're looking at getting a third-party warranty and you're sort of weighing the options and seeing if it's worth it for you, you have to consider how these guys do business. They make money by fixing your car. That means they have to charge you more than the repairs are worth on your car on average. So the sales guys are going to try to tell you that, on average your car is going to break down so much, blah, 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 this will cover it. You'll probably break even over the life of the car. But that's not true, because if they were to offer you a warranty and price it based on a 50-50, you're going to make it or not make it, then that means they're both making money 50% of the time and losing money 50% of the time. So they're not making any money and there's no incentive for them to do it. The only way they can offer you the warranty is if they're making money more often than not, and they have to have a big enough margin to actually support their operations and pay all their people. Which means that if you buy the warranty, it's not a 50-50 chance that you're going to break even on it with repairs. It's probably more like a 25% chance that you're going to break even. It might even be lower than that. I don't know what their profit margin is. So 75% of the time you're losing money. Now, you might think those odds are not so bad. You're only losing a little bit on average. It might be worth it just for the peace of mind that you don't have to shell out, big bucks for a major repair. But you also have to consider how you paid for the warranty. If you paid for it in cash up front, it might be worth it for you just for the peace of mind. But if you finance the warranty, which is what they did for me when I bought the car, they said, oh, you know, we'll throw in this warranty. It only adds so many dollars per month onto your payments. Now you're paying interest on the money that you've paid for your warranty. So now over the life of this loan, you could be paying 30% more, 50% more, maybe even double, depending on how bad your credit is, for the warranty than you actually paid for it. So I can say if you're thinking about a third-party warranty and you're getting it rolled into your monthly payments, probably not worth it. I'm going to say, you know, you're starting at a base 75% of not making your money back, and then you're adding that extra payments of interest on top of it. You're getting to the point where it's going to be 80 to 90, maybe 90, maybe even 95% chance that you're going to end up paying more for the warranty than it will pay out. So the smart thing to do is go, when you buy the car, they'll offer you the warranty. Make sure they tell you how much a month that it would add to your payments. Then what you do is you pass on the warranty, you don't get it, but you take whatever that difference was and just set it aside every month. And then over, you know, your ownership of the car, that builds up, and more likely than not, you'll have a little bit extra at the end. So you'll have sort of a separate bank account to pay for all of your repairs. So I guess the overall takeaway from this is, if you're paying upfront in cash and you just like having the extra security of a warranty, then yeah, it might be worth it for you. If you want to save money, basically don't do it. It's almost never going to pay out more than you paid for it. The people who are offering the warranty are running a business, which means they have to make money, and that money is coming from you. And there's one more thing I forgot to mention in this video. If you plan on modifying your car, anything related to that modification is now void of warranty. So that's more than just the thing you modified. If something goes wrong with your car that can be attributed to that modification, not covered. So that was one more reason to not have the warranty. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. I'll see you next time.